자. Okay. Hello, it's me, Sara V. I get sent messages on my main channel probably a few times a month asking me what my skincare routine is. I get asked about it so much that I thought I would just kind of go through all my favorites on this channel. If these help you guys, that's great. I'm not a dermatologist, obviously, and anything I've learned about skincare, it's just from what I found from watching other YouTubers mainly. I don't think this will be like as in-depth of a review as you would get from like, you know, Leah Yu or James Walsh or Skincare by Hiram. Definitely not going to be as informative as that. This is more just like, this is what I like, this is what works for my skin, maybe it'll work for you too. I think for the last maybe 2-3 years I haven't worn foundation. So at the moment all I've got in is some mascara, concealer under my eyes, and then a little bit of clear brow gel to just tame these bad boys, and a bit of lip balm. So this is my skin with no foundation on. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Anyway, let's get into the video. This is what I'm currently using now when we're going out of winter in Korea into summer. So to start off with, when I wash my face, I have two cleansers. I have one that I use first when I have mascara and a little bit of concealer on, and then I do a second cleanse after that. So the first cleanse, this one is the one I've been using recently actually. I don't know how to say the name, it's SIORIS. It's Cleanse Me Softly, and this is a milk cleanser with macadamia oil and broccoli extract. I've been looking for a milk cleanser for ages because there used to be an IOP milk cleanser, which I loved, and it got my makeup off so well. It's creamy, but it's not too oily because I've used other oil cleansers. I love the Shuamera oil cleanser, but it's expensive. And certain other oil cleansers are really hard to then get off your skin. So I like milk cleansers because it's a nice midpoint where it's got that great milky texture, but you don't have it stick to your skin. Also, most foaming cleansers for me really strip my skin, so I try to avoid them. This has been a really good one. This is my first time using this one. Definitely think I'm gonna buy this one again because I've been changing my basic cleanser a lot because I've been trying to find a good replacement for that milk cleanser, and really liking this one. Oh, also, if you guys want to try out any of these products for yourself, I have a Yes Style code, which is Sara, and I've got links below. They're affiliate links, so feel free to use them if you want to, or find the links yourself. Either way is great. So yeah, if you want to grab any of them, I will link everything below so you can find them easily. So this is my first cleanser. That's what I use only at nighttime on days when I put like some sort of makeup on. And then after that, I go in for a double cleanse with the Matcha Hemp Hydrating Cleanser. This one as well, I either use as a double cleanser, or in the morning, I just use this one by itself. This is my holy grail cleanser. I've been using this cleanser since it first came out, since before it came out, because Leah actually gave me a tester when they were formulating it. This is amazing. I don't even try other sort of gel cleansers now because I love this one so much. It is soft, it's hydrating, it's sort of a gel formula. It's one of the only cleansers that I've used, and afterwards my skin feels moisturized. It doesn't feel stripped at all. I cannot upsell this enough. I love it so much. And these aren't even affiliate links. I just really love this one. If Krave Beauty doesn't sell in your country, COSRX, they do a morning gel cleanser, which is the second best one I found to this. That one I was really impressed with, and that was the one I was using before this one because it's very gentle, but it still gives you that nice clean feeling. So they are my cleansers that I either start or finish the day with. And then now on to toners and essences. I kind of use toners and essences interchangeably. So if I use a toner, I don't use an essence. If I use an essence, I don't use a toner. This one is the I'm from Mugwort Essence. This is so good. I've already got, is this my second bottle of this? 이거 우리 두 번째 쓰는 병이야?
맞아, 너무 좋아서.
Tiny uses this one too. Tiny!
따단! 너무 추천합니다.
We use all of this together as well, except Tiny doesn't use that one. So we've already bought another bottle of this because we've only got 조금만 남았지?
맞아.
Wow. So this one, the Mugwort Essence, if you don't buy it on sale, it's a little bit pricey, and so The full price, not a fan of, because I think it's about 40,000 won full price, but I haven't bought it full price. I got it on coupon the other day for 23,000 won, I think, and I've seen it on YesStyle as well for 28,000 sometimes when it's on sale. I think $40 is a lot, so yeah, I look out for when it's on sale. The sale price I'm happy with because it's really hydrating, but it's really light. I feel that it makes my skin brighter. I really like this one, so I've already bought a new one of those. And the other one, this one's actually a toner. This one I tried on a whim because I was looking for some more AHA, BHA products because I really liked Leah's AHA, Hallelujah. I use that one a lot too. Just run out of them at the moment. I literally threw out a bottle yesterday. But I want to try BHA because apparently that kind of gets into the pores and cleans it out. The Some by Me AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. It's so amazing. This is the second bottle we're on, and we have a third bottle as well because we both use this. This one I will use in the morning, and this one I will use at night, maybe like 3-4 times a week. Amazing. The next day my skin is like bright, it's shining. I feel like there's less breakouts when I use this because I guess it's supposed to clean out the pores, and I think it's doing that. I've just found my skin to be a lot clearer. I always hate saying my skin is clear because the minute I say that, I get bad skin. I wish that acne prone me in high school had this because I think it would have saved me a lot of trouble. I want to try out more in this line because I've noticed that they've got some other products, so that might be something I'll do in the future. Next, we have, this is a serum, I would say, the Great Barrier Relief. This is by Krave Beauty as well. I have gone through so many of these bottles as well. These two, Tiny and I use so much of these. I cannot upsell this enough. Since it came out, I have used it nearly every day. Whenever your skin is feeling a little irritated or goes a little bit red or flares up from something, I put this on. I put it on morning and night. It has a tamano oil in it, which is great to help lightening pigmented skin. You know, when you get like a breakout and you're left with the red afterwards. This has helped Tiny skin a lot too because Tiny used to have quite bad acne. So I put him onto a lot of my skincare products and his skin is so great now. It's amazing the difference in what products you use can have on your skin. And so this one, I just feel it's really healing because maintaining a skin barrier is so important, and especially when the weather in Seoul goes from like super dry in the winter to incredibly humid, it's like really hard to maintain that. I just wish that the bottle, when you get to the very end, it's sometimes hard to get the last bit out, so I like have to like flip it upside down and like really shake it down, and I wish the bottle, you could like get that last little bit out a bit easier, but that's a very small thing. Also, I should say, for what you get, it's actually really good. That's 45 mils in there, but let me just show you another bottle. Okay, so this is something I feel quite passionately about because a lot of times skincare companies sell you this big bottle so you think you're getting a lot, but you look at the milliliters and it's really small. This is actually 45 milliliters of product in here. This is a Face Shop one. I got gifted years ago when the Face Shop opened up in Brisbane, I think actually. And it's pretty good. It's the Pure Brightening Serum. I mean, like, it's good. I don't think I would buy it again, but I'm definitely still using it up. How many milliliters do you think this is? It's 45 milliliters. These are both 45 milliliters. Like, what? What is that? Like, it's this like massive bottle and there's only 45 milliliters in there. You think you're getting a lot, but it's just wasting all this plastic that's made that. And I noticed Krave Beauty, they fill the bottle, so it might look like a small bottle, but it's the exact same amount that's in here. I like that there's none of that kind of cheeky packaging that they use. They're always like really transparent with like how much is in there. I really like that they do that, and I've noticed that with a lot of their products, like the moisturizer and the Hallelujah, like the bottles, what you get, it's full. It's none of this like whatever this packaging is. Anyway, moving on to moisturizer. This one I'm so impressed with. I'm sure you've heard of the SoonJung line at Etude House. This is a SoonJung Hydro Barrier Cream. The thing I like about this is, one, it's super cheap. This is 130 mils and it costs me 7,000 won to buy online. I find a lot of the times to buy these Korean ones when you live in Korea, it's actually often cheaper to buy them on Coupang, which is a popular like online website here, kind of similar to Amazon, I guess. This one, you get so much for it, like it's all full and it's super light. It's kind of like a gel texture, but a gel and a cream together, so it's not too thick. You only need a little bit and it covers the whole face, and it's been perfect for this weather. If you live somewhere very dry or have very dry skin, it may be a little too light, but my skin's quite dry. Tiny's is very oily, and this has been great. It's hydrating without leaving it too oily and feeling like you're dripping. We bought it probably not even a month ago, probably maybe 3 weeks ago, I think we started using it. So impressed with this one. I definitely think I'm gonna buy another one just because, one, it's super cheap. It seems to be a very simple, very hydrating and gentle. So yeah, definitely great for sensitive skin. It's light, hydrating, done. Very highly recommend if you have sensitive skin and you don't want a very heavy moisturizer. So at the moment, I've been using this one day and night. Sometimes I use a heavier one at night, but this has been a great all-around one. Then I am prone to wrinkles around my eyes, and sometimes it gets too dry there. I've been trying out a bunch of different eye creams. So I was using the Purito. They had an eye cream which was pretty good, but recently I got this one from Yes Style. It's the Pyunkang Yul Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream, and I like this more than the Purito one. One, the packaging is very pretty, and it comes in a really cute tin that I am gonna have to find a way to reuse. I do like products with tea in them. I find they work well with my skin. This has been really good. Under my eyes feels hydrated. I only use it at nighttime because it is a little bit thick, but I just use a tiny bit and just dab it around there, and I've been really happy. I think I will rebuy this one. Definitely recommend. So then we'll move into sunscreen. At the moment, when it's still a little bit dry, this is my go-to. Tiny and I both use one of these. It's the AHC Natural Perfection Double Shield Sunstick SPF 50+. Although now with all the sunscreen scandals, who knows, but I burn very easily, and I've never burnt while wearing this one. Been using this one for maybe a year and a half, maybe. And the thing I like about it is it's a sun stick. So you wheel it up like that, and when you put it on, you don't even have to get your hands dirty. And I love that because they say the best sunscreen is a sunscreen you want to put on a lot. And the one thing I hate about sunscreen is when your hands feel all sticky and it's just bleh. And then some sunscreens, you know, they can break you out, or they feel really sticky the whole day. This one feels kind of hydrating, and it's got a little bit of stickiness, but it kind of dries off after a bit, and I don't have to touch my face, which I love. It's super easy to reapply if you're not wearing foundation, because you can chuck this in your bag and literally just whip it out and just like reapply it like this. No touching your face, and particularly these days you don't want to touch your face either because of the situation. Really like this one, but in the summertime I do go for a bit more of a matte one, which if you guys want a summer skincare routine, let me know and I'll do one, you know, in a month or two, because I'm sure a few of these products might change by then. Love it. And yeah, it doesn't seem to break me out, which is also very important because I don't want a sunscreen that does that. All right, so now on to the pampering section of this. At the moment I have 3 mud masks that I use regularly, and it will turn into 2 soon when I use one up. So firstly, these are my hydrating masks. So they're like a gel mask. This is the Laneige water sleeping pack, and I got this one because so many skinfluencers recommended it, and it's good. But I was lucky at the time that Yes Style had actually sent me a coupon code and let me pick some things I wanted. So this one I got for free, but generally it's a little bit expensive. So I was like, I really like it. It's a great product, but I don't know how often I would buy it with my own money. Really hydrating. I would use it like once or twice a week, and your skin is very bright afterwards. So if you have the budget, this is great. But something that I've been using for years, literally like probably 5 years, I reckon, maybe more. This is the Too Cool for School Pumpkin Sleeping Pack. I just bought a new one. Actually, no, this one actually I got off Yes Style. This one they gifted me as well. But I bought tens of these over the years that I've like paid for with my own money because it's that good, and I'll continue to buy it anyway. This is my new one because I've run out. I think there's one in Australia still that I had half finished. Pumpkin Sleeping Pack. It's pretty much the same texture as this one, but it has a little bit of an orange tinge to it. I think it might be even a little bit better than this one, and it's way cheaper. I think it's about $18 for 100 mils compared to this one's 70 mils and it can go up to like 40, is it? But yeah, you put this one on, the next day your skin is so bright, like shining. And so I have given this to multiple family members and friends. I've bought it for them for gifts because I was like, this is what you need to get. When you do go to sleep with it though, because it's thick, it feels a bit sticky, and that's, I mean, but can't really help that. That's the only annoying thing, but it works. So when I use this one up, I don't think I will rebuy it, at least for now. So I have one super hydrating gel one, and then this one I think is the one of like 2 products in here that aren't Korean products. The rest, literally my whole skincare range is Korea. I live in Korea. I love all the skincare. This and I think my lip balm is the only thing that are not Korean products. And so this is Jordelia Skincare. It's actually made by a lady who lives in Australia. She's in the Tambourine Mountains. Organic hemp clay mask, naturally crafted from beeswax and honey, Tambourine, Queensland, Australia. That's really close to my hometown. And I saw it in this little shop and I bought it on a whim, and oh my god, this is the best mud mask I've ever used. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen I talk about this on my Insta stories a lot. The first ingredient is literally raw bush honey. There's a lot of like Australian ingredients. There's there's fine clay in there, lava clay, and a lot of it's organic as well. After I bought this, I used up the mud masks I had and I've never bought anything different. I've been using this for 2 years now, I think 2 years. It's amazing. It's not drying, it's moisturizing. You put it on your skin and the next day your face is shining. It gets rid of so much redness. It's worked so well for tiny skin. When his skin was bad, he was using this about twice a week and you could just see the improvement each time he would use it. And so now we use it about once every 2 weeks. It's so good. And so she sells them online and there's international delivery as well. And she is the sweetest lady. So the last time I was in Australia, which was before all of this, they actually sold out. I really, really wanted to buy a lot to take back to Korea to use. I messaged her and I said, oh, are you going to get any of these in soon? Because I want to order quite a few. And she actually called me and she was like the loveliest lady ever. They have a whole bunch of other skincare products on her website, so if you wanted me to go through some of the others, let me know, because she ended up gifting me a bunch of other products because I bought so many. I think I bought like 15 of these in one go, because 1, she had a sale on, and 2, I wanted to bring them back to Korea to use. And so she gave me a bunch of other products too, so if you want to see any of the rest in her range, let me know. I love products with honey in them, beeswax, and so this is all beeswax from the local area. Honestly, I've recommended this to so many people. I could make a whole video on how much I love this. Then next thing we have, and this is just a little addition. My mum sent me this for Christmas. This one's not Korean either, but this is my Burt's Bees lip balm. This is a zip pomegranate, and I like it because it's got a little bit of color in there, because I don't wear lipstick these days because of the mask, and I wasn't very good at wearing it before mask days either, because I am very bad at reapplying lipstick. I always forget. And so then I would get like, you know when you eat and then you get the little lipstick around the edge left? That would be me. So I just stopped putting it on, and I really like tinted lip balms for that reason, because if you eat it off, it doesn't leave that mark. And it's also very subtle, which I like. And it's very moisturizing. It's not sticky. I don't like the sticky feel, but everyone knows Burt's Bees, so I won't go into that too much. Now, lastly, this one's a bit of an interesting one. This one I was actually sent by YesStyle. It's quite a cute looking contraption. I was sent this by YesStyle. Originally, they sent me a thing saying, hey, do you want to review this for a sponsored video? And I was like, yeah, that sounds interesting. Then I didn't review it and they're not selling it on YesStyle anymore. I was going to review it after using it for 6 months, but 6 months later, and they don't sell it anymore. So this is not a sponsored video now, but I still wanted to include it because I've been trying it out, and yeah, so not sponsored. This is all my opinions, and it would be anyway even if it was sponsored. This one, originally I said yes to trying it out because have you seen the Crash Landing on You Korean drama? Tiny and I watched that when it came out, and it was really cute. The main character, she uses this in the drama, and so because of that I was like, yes, send it to me, because I wanted to try it out because I loved that drama. It's basically one of those kind of like does things for you but you can't see it sort of things. And so you turn it on and you use a little touch bit here, and you can get set on different strengths and settings. Clean up. And so they have all these settings that you can do, and it makes you beautiful apparently. So it's supposed to, you know, ultrasonic you and make you beautiful. I used the eye setting a lot, and you basically put it on and it goes like boom, 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 and you like massage it under your eye. And I quite liked that. I can't say that I can tell if there's a difference or not. I wonder if you have to just keep using it. It feels nice though, and it like massages in my cream. So I like that. The setting that is good though, there's a cleanup setting. They sent these as well, which is a deep cleansing toner with some cotton puffs. You can take this little bit off, kind of magnets to it actually, and you dip the cotton pad in the toner, and then you put the cotton pad here, and then you chuck this back on, and you can use it to like kind of deep clean your face. And I tried that, and the cotton pad came away pretty clean, so I was like, okay, like, does it work? I don't know. And I did it on Tiny, and he has oilier skin than me, and the cotton pad came and you could see like the oil from his face on the cotton pad, like it even though he'd cleansed his face, came back kind of like yellow. And so I was like, that's actually really good. So back in the days when I was in high school with very oily skin, I think I would have really liked this because it feels like it kind of clears your pores out without those like hectic scrubber brushes. Do people still use them now? I remember there was that massive trend of everyone using those, what were those brushes called? Can anyone leave a comment? You know the ones I'm talking about, the brush, and they were like, and then they're like, scrub your face. Now they don't sell them anywhere, so no one can buy like replacement brushes. I don't know. For a couple of years, that was like the big thing in skincare of using these like hectic scrubber brushes, and I never got one because I was like, that's gonna irritate my skin so much having this like hectic brush action going. But this one, because it's a cotton pad, and as you do it, it kind of is like boom, 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 and it vibrates a little bit. This one I think would be way better for sensitive skin. So they have all these settings like lifting, and when you have a mask on, you can rub it in vitamin C. But the cleanup one, you can literally and there's like a light there that like lights up too. I gotta say, it's very fun to do. If you have the money and you want something kind of extra pampering, could be worth it. Not necessary at all. I think the deep cleansing thing works quite well. I like the under eye thing, but I don't know if it's more of a placebo at the moment of me being like, oh yes, this is working. Because I do that every now and then, maybe like once every 2 weeks, but maybe I need to do it more for it to work. But yeah, I like it. Is it necessary? Probably not. Is it fun? Yes. That's my kind of skincare, what I'm using at the moment, whether I think it works or not. Yeah, I don't know, this is just fun. I mean, it probably helps in the long run. Maybe you need to use it for like a year to tell the difference. But yeah, so those are the skincare products I'm using at the moment. So I'll put all the links down below and my YesDAO code if you like. If you want to know anything else specifically about my skincare routine, or if you want to know Tiny specific skincare routine, let me know. Tiny 이름 들었어?
들었어.
난 타이니 나중에 뭐 타이니 스킨케어 영상 내 채널에 찍고 싶으면 나 다들한테 보여줄까?
좋아요.
너 거 내 거랑 좀 다르지?
Yeah, 사라가 추천해준 걸로만 다 썼는데 제가 살면서 피부 제일 좋아졌습니다.
Yeah, 너무 잘 됐어.
고마워.
So if you want to see Tiny's skincare routine, we'll get him to guest on the channel. So that's my skincare routine. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to check out any other products since I'm here in Korea, maybe I can get my hands on them, tell you what I think. Just from an ordinary person to you. I'm not a skinfluencer, I don't know about ingredients and things. I just know what I like, and this is what I like. Anyway, have a lovely day. I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.